Welcome, everyone. This is the July office hours for the Simplest Marketing Plan. And last month for June, I think I started by saying, I'm feeling kind of philosophical lately. And so today, as I was preparing, I was thinking, I'm not feeling particularly philosophical today or at the moment. I'm feeling much more practical than philosophical. So that will affect what I do and what I share. And I do want to start with a big idea. And this came up actually yesterday in a presentation I gave to a group of copywriters. And I know that I want to welcome some of the new people who have just recently taken advantage of my birthday sale and bought into the program. This is a cult, by the way, if you didn't know that. And are, kind of trying to work the Simplest Marketing Plan and get on the bandwagon. And I realize it takes time and effort. And actually one person who bought the plan within 15 minutes asked for a refund because she said, I didn't spend $49 on a blank plan. I was like, okay, I understand. So one thing I am going to do today, for those of you who haven't gotten really focused on the plan yet, is go over it a little bit and show how much of a rabbit hole it is, because there's really a lot there. It's not empty at all, but she obviously didn't take time to look. So that's all right. But yesterday I was giving a presentation, and it was to a group of copywriters, a lot of whom were just starting out. And one thing that became clear to me is that when people are just starting out, especially when they don't have a lot of experience doing what they're wanting to do and wanting to do more of, then it's really hard to see what you should be saying about yourself in all of this marketing, right? You're on board for the marketing. I'm going to do the networking. I'm going to do the content marketing if I can come up with something to blog about. I'm going to do the outreach if I can figure out what to say. And I think one of the biggest stumbling blocks that I see is it's not a misunderstanding. And this takes a long time to actually understand, is that self-promotion and marketing is not about you. All right, I'll say it again. Self-promotion, your self-promotion is not about you. It's about your prospect, your client, your market, their needs, their pain points, their goals, their aspirations. It has very little to do with you. You're going to help them get there. This is actually a very difficult thing to understand, even though it sounds kind of simple. And in the course of that presentation, someone asked me to show or share a LinkedIn profile of someone who didn't have a lot of experience with copywriting yet. And so I came up with one that I'm going to share with you today and show you exactly what I mean by that. And Beverly Matoni is on the group call here today, and so she may chime in with some things after I share her LinkedIn profile. But I wanted to use it as an excellent example of a LinkedIn profile of someone who is actually doing very well already, being like within the first year of her business as a copywriter, but without a lot of experience copywriting. All right, and so this applies to anyone doing anything new, because that's the thing about this pesky pandemic, is that it has caused people, it has forced people to do some things that they've never done before. I know for a fact that it has turned networking, people who hated networking at the beginning and thought they could never talk to strangers are now calling themselves, networking maniacs or networking monsters. There's something about the online networking that seems to be making it a lot easier for people. So if you want to talk about that later on, we can also.